Good morning everyone. Welcome in our Art Education Quarter 2, Week number 1. Most essential learning competencies: examine and describe the elements and principles of art used in the productions of one's arts and craft, and create a product inspired by the arts and craft of MIMAROPA. Identify, explain the mood, idea or message from the selected artifacts and art objects of MIMAROPA. Explain thoroughly the usage or purpose of the artifacts from MIMAROPA. Identify the local materials used in the Luzon's craft. Describe the different traditional techniques applied, and develop creativity and resourcefulness in making one's handicraft. MIMAROPA is called the Southern Tagalog region of the Philippines. It is designated as Region 4B. The term MIMAROPA is a combination of the names of its constituent provinces such as Mindoro, Marinduque, Romblon, and Palawan. MIMAROPA's arts and crafts depict the different aspects of their culture. Mindoro is located just a few hours from the Philippine capital, Manila. The island of Mindoro is a popular tourist destination for many city dwellers seeking the sun, sea, and sand. There are 7 native groups living in Mindoro, and they call themselves collectively as mangyan. They are different from each other in terms of language, customs, and way of living. The 7 native groups living in Mindoro are Iraya, Alangan, Tadyawan, Taubuid, Bangon, Buid, and Hanunuo. The art of the Mangyans displays their rich artistic heritage. One of their art forms is the ambahan, a rhythmic poetic expression with a meter of 7 syllables. Ambahan is traditionally written with the point of a knife on a piece of bamboo, using the centuries-old pre-Spanish syllabic script called surat mangyan. Ambahan is presented through recitation and chanting without a determined musical pitch or accompaniment. To further understand ambahan, let us consider watching this video from Project Pakudos.
Yung pong surat mangyan, kasi nung araw hindi kami marunong talaga walang pinag-aralan ang mga katutubo. So yun lang ang parang yung surat mangyan, ito yung kinaugalian namin na natutunan namin mula sa aming mga ninuno, yung sa aming lola, lolo.
Ginagamit namin yan tulad sa mga binata at dalaga. Ganoon. Halimbawa, ang kasintahan mo andun pa siya sa mga kabila, yung sulat lang ang pinapadala sa isang tao na iabot doon.
Yun ay ginagamit namin sa pagsusulat ng ambahan. Minsan, ginagamit din namin sa pakikipagkaibigan. Halimbawa, sa isang kaibigan mo pwedeng magpadala ng konting sulat. Pero karamihan na ginagamit namin ay sa ambahan talaga yon. Doon nakalaan talaga yung maraming gamit ng sulat ng yan.
So yung ambahan po ay itong parang isang awit ng mga katutubo na mayaman sa kahulugan. Ito po yun ay ginagamit minsan kung halimbawa may ibig ipahiwatig yung isang tao doon sa isang tao. Halimbawa sa pagliligawan. So pwede siyang mag-ambahan tungkol sa kanyang nililigawan kung ano yung mensahe na gusto niyang iparating.
No awa di kang sabungan magpadag weling ban unhuno sab araw man suyong inambunan bansay inagwadan kita dadi mag-amban.
Pakudos is a visual motif used by the Mangyan people of Mindoro in the Philippines. It is believed to ward off evil spirits. It is incorporated in the design of clothing, accessories, and blankets. Lambung is a woman's blouse, while balukas is a man's shirt blouse. The Iraya Mangyans of Mindoro are fond of making baskets with intricate patterns and designs of humans, animals, trees, and other objects. It is made of dried nito grass and forest vines, meticulously and patiently woven to create these very unique baskets. Let us proceed in Marinduque, the said province shaped like a heart and often called the heart of the Philippines. Marinduque is always connected to the celebration of the Lenten season because of the Moriones Festival. The Moriones Festival in Marinduque is a much-awaited Lenten tradition that is celebrated every Holy Week. This festival commemorates the life and death of Jesus Christ. Morion means masks that are made from wood or paper mache, adorned with colorful shells, animal hairs, tassels, and crepe papers. People who act as Roman soldiers during the festival wear these masks together with vests, capes, and wooden shields. The headdress with flowers symbolizes how long they are doing the sacrifice. Bulating is one of the sacrifices they do during Holy Week. They cover their bodies with muds and uses nito leaves to crown their heads and as their skirts. Boac Church is known as one of the main venues of the annual Moriones Festival and is the location of a number of historical sites in Marinduque. The third province in MIMAROPA is Romblon. The archipelago of the province is located in the middle of the small Sibuyan Sea, which separates Luzon from the Visayas Island. Romblon is composed of three major islands, the Tablas, Sibuyan, and Romblon. The province is tagged as the marble capital of the Philippines. All the islands comprising the province have marbles. Quarries, the process of getting marbles on these islands, produce raw marble for sculpture and construction purposes. Another craft is the banton cloth. It is considered as the earliest known warp ikat textile in Southeast Asia, estimated to be 400 years old. The burial cloth was found in a wooden coffin. Romblon is known not only for its fine marble products but also for beautifully woven mats and bags out of Romblon plants. Looc houses in municipality of Looc and Tablas Islands homes a collection of preserved and heritage old houses that were built during the Spanish era. The famous submerged lighthouse in Romblon was used during the period of World War II. On the other hand, a Punan Point Lighthouse was established in 1973. The lighthouse has an octagonal steel framework with a top gallery overlooking Sibuyan Sea. Fort San Andres and Fort Santiago is a twin Spanish forts constructed from coral blocks and bricks between 1573 and 1644. The fort provided a vantage view of the town at 156 feet above sea level. It has 205-step stone stairway, and it is designed with mosaic made with marble materials. St. Joseph's Cathedral was built by the Recollect Fathers in the 15th century. The church features an altar and houses a veritable collection of antique icons and religious paintings. The last province in MIMAROPA is Palawan. It is considered as the country's last frontier. It is rich in cultural and natural diversity. Palawan is the largest province in the country in terms of the total area of jurisdiction. Its capital is the city of Puerto Princesa. The men of Palawan are skillful wood carvers while children and women are proficient weavers. Tingkop is one of the unique heritage crafts which are original in Palawan. It is a cone-shaped colander harvest basket which is made of hard strip bamboo. One of the most important ancient artifacts from the Philippines is the Manunggul jar. It was excavated in the early 1960s inside the Manunggul Cave, Lipuon Point, Palawan. The vessel is a secondary burial jar that serves as the container for the exhumed remains of the deceased. The upper portion of the jar as well as the cover is incised with curvilinear scroll designs and painted with natural iron. On the top of the jar cover is a boat with two human figures representing two souls on a voyage to the afterlife.